Okay. When you love the other person too much, you end up having to defend yourself. But when you end up loving yourself enough, you know how to protect yourself. Okay, let's talk about what it means. So the first part of this is self-defense. All right. And to whatever degree that may have to be, being honest. A lot of people, when they're dating other people, they date them with the intention of loving the other person, pouring everything that you have into the other person. Now, I'm not saying that this is the bad thing to do. You should give your all in a relationship. You should be there, be present, be forgiving, be empathetic, be compassionate, considerate, all those wonderful things. But all too often, people get lost in those terms to where they end up losing themselves. I've seen relationships before where my friends have lost themselves to unspeakable levels. And all of it was because they loved the other person too much. They did so much for the other person that they forgot to do anything for themselves. You don't want to be there. Okay. And so why does this happen? And I'm going to tell you why it happens, which takes me to my second part. When you learn how to love yourself, you move into a mode of knowing how to protect yourself. You don't have to defend yourself. Defending yourself means that you have somehow ended up in a situation now to where you're always on guard. You never know what they're going to say. You never know what's going to happen. You never know how they're going to react. You never know what you can say. You never know, because now you're walking on eggshells for them all the time because you don't know how they're going to blow up. You don't know if you're going to get the cold shoulder. You don't know what their response or reaction is going to be. When you start to know who you are, you have less of the behavior of trying to make the other person happy and letting that be your top priority. Your top priority, and some people may not get this right at first, your top priority should be about making yourself happy. You have them as an addition to your life. Now, that doesn't mean that they're less than. That just means that you love yourself so much that whatever they do will not affect you, which takes you into knowing how to protect yourself. People that love themselves know how to protect themselves. Protecting yourself is like somebody coming down the street and they looking kind of shifty, and okay, let me be on guard. I know what this one's all about. You don't want to get involved with the tussle with that person, or you make the adjustments that you need to. You move around, you go the other way. Do what you need to do when you feel that the danger is near. Most people don't operate with a sense of protection when they're dating or when they're trying to get to know people, or once they're in a relationship. They do it with the sense of retaliation or defense. So you want to be in the latter. You want to be in the way of knowing how to protect yourself. Knowing that when you see certain signs that the person may exhibit when you're in the talking phase, you know that, oh, I don't want to go any further with this person. Before my heart gets involved and gets braided up with everything you're trying to do, because we ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing all that. Before we do that, I'm going to make sure that I'm secure within all of my dealings, so that when I get ready to make the choice to fall in love, I'm doing it with the healthy person possible. So become protected. It matters. I love you.